Coach, obviously a tough time to find the words maybe, but 4-game series against a very good team, obviously. Maybe just share your thoughts on how you're feeling right now.
Well, you know what, I'm very proud of our group from where we came from at the start of the season to where we finished. We didn't get the job done, but you have to give London a lot of credit. They were the best team from start to finish this season. They only lost 2 playoff games, and you look at that defense, that back end is NHL all-world back end. And you look at the lines; they could roll 3 lines there, and their power play was outstanding. So, at the end of the day, we were a little beat up going into the series from the North Bay series, but hats off to London. They deserve to be the champions, and at the end of the day, it's a bright future for the Oshawa Generals, with us being probably the youngest team left in all 6 teams in the Canadian Major Junior, and so there's a lot to look forward to for this organization going forward. These guys should be very proud of what they did this year. Have 12-game winning streak to win the Eastern Conference, to win the Eastern Conference in the playoffs. So, again, at the end of the day, this loss or this series loss stings, and I think it'll fuel our guys going forward next year.
That was going to be, my next question. Playing against a team like that, does that maybe give guys coming back next year some takeaways? Shows them maybe a little bit of what it takes to get this deep and to excel this far into the playoffs?
It does. It does. You look at the age group of that team, and they're going to have Cowan and Barkey back, but it just shows you the work and the teamwork that you have to put in to get to this point. And we did to get here, but to get over the top, there was a huge separation between the 2 teams, and but so it should give our kids a little bit of a fire in their stomach to have a great 3 months of training, come back and understand, they worked hard to get to the point where they were, but we have to work that much harder to get over the top.
And just lastly, from the start of the season till now, you've obviously coached a lot of seasons, but how satisfying is it as a coach to see the progression of how guys grow from day one to where we are today?
Well, my first year here last year, we came in here, we barely got into playoffs, I think, with 56 points, and then we got up to 90 points this year, and all of our kids have taken a huge stride, trying to reintroduce a different culture, build that culture, build that winning attitude, and give these kids credit. They bought into what we were trying to sell as a coaching staff, and I got to give my coaching staff a lot of kudos. Steve O'Rourke and Mike Ferrugia and Mike Parson, they did a great job of being there every day and trying to sell the message that I was trying to instill. But for our kids here going forward, they should be very proud of what they did. But at the end of the day, they should make sure they have understand that feeling going forward. What it hurts to lose, but at the end of the day, there's an old saying: you have to lose before you win sometimes. And that's got to be the message going forward.